So if you could introduce yourself and tell me where you're from, how you got started.
Well, skating for me has always been really easy. I've always seen it as a challenge that can be overcome, and that's what I did. I started skating and I decided, you know what, I can do all this. If I devote the time and energy into learning these moves, I can be as good as Danny Way or Tony Hawk. So I just decided, why do what they do? And that's kind of why I take off my shoes when I skate. It's not because I need shoes to protect my feet. It's because I need shoes. I don't need shoes to protect my feet.
So what point in your skating career did you decide you wanted to be a barefoot skateboarder as opposed to one that wears shoes?
I actually was into skating before I started barefoot skating.
Really?
Mm-hmm.
Where'd you get your skateboard?
Oh, this board I got at the store. This is a flip. It's got green bearings and some Spitfire wheels.
What inspired you to become a barefoot skateboarder?
Well, the first time I thought about skating, really didn't occur to me that I wanted to take off my shoes. I really just wanted to skate, and I skated because of Tony Hawk's Pro Skater, but then I played Tony Hawk's Pro Skater 4, and so I created a character, and I realized I could take off the character's shoes. I always apply Tony Hawk to life, so as soon as I got home from my friend's house, I took off my shoes and grabbed a skateboard, and there was no going back. I've never known anyone to regard their feet as special.
Really?
I think that my feet are beyond adequate.
If you could be anyone for a day, what would you be?
Small Saharan African child. They don't have any shoes and they don't care. They don't even know what shoes are. In fact, if you were to hand them a pair of shoes, they'd probably put them on their hands and use them to hit each other in the head. I feel the grip tape beneath my feet, and there's nothing like it in the world. It's like the rush of waterfalls in Paris, and that's what I get when I go outside. Sometimes I just look at the sky and I think about all the other skateboarders that are also looking at the sky, and if they're barefooters or not. So right now I'm kind of calloused on my balls, so I'm working on building up some resistance right now. The only downside to that is I get so resilient that I can't feel the board anymore, and I might as well be wearing shoes. But I'll still be barefoot on the inside.
Oh, there's nothing like it. I actually heard callous feet is a good thing. You can go surfing with those bare feet, and it's wonderful. So, who's your biggest inspiration?
My biggest inspiration, Gandhi. Yeah. Gandhi is a champion in his own right. I've never seen his movie, nor do I really know anything about him, but I know that he is looked up to by a lot of people. And it's not just the looked up to, oh, he's famous. He actually did something. It's kind of like the same reason I respect Mother Teresa.
Hey Aaron, come here, I got an idea. Why don't you come over here and share just with the audience exactly why you do this? Like, let it come from your heart. Really talk to them.
See, one of the things about barefooters is they don't skate for sport, they skate for art. I can't put it any other way because it's exactly what it is. We skate because we skate what we feel. We don't pay attention to the stigmas that skaters have set up for us already in place. We define our own version of skating. So it's more than just taking off your shoes, it's creating. We don't look at the transition between walking and skating any different. Kind of takes the Tony Hawk's Underground philosophy and applies it to real life. So in other words, if I fall down, I didn't really fall. That's part of the move. I can keep it going. That's an ollie. This is a 360 manual fall.
You know, this kind of thing takes skating out of the sport realm.
Yeah, that's something that we've often been told.
If this stuff hit mainstream skating, it can make some people mad.
Well, no, it's not just about breaking down laws and walls. It's about mixing it up. You know, it's about breaking down the conventions that everyone tells you that's there.
I think you might be onto something there.
Yeah, that's what I'm about. This is a basketball. You may think that it's not extreme, right? It's a normal sport. That's what we like to do as barefooters. We like to take one sport, mix it with another sport.
Okay, but after this, we need to get back to the skating. I have a lunch soon.
All right. That's a bad example. Oh, backwards. See, if there was another skateboard there, I would have been able to land on it. This is an old trick we used to do. It's so ironic. Just wait. Counts.
Aaron, what do you think about skaters like Tony Alva and Rodney Mullen, who have revolutionized the sport?
Revolutionist?
Yeah, are you influenced by them?
I wouldn't say that about myself.
Oh, so you're not a revolutionist?
Well, I just mean, it's for dead. That's for people to say about you when you're dead.
Would you consider yourself influential?
I would consider myself prodigy.
Right.
But who's to know if I'm going to revolutionize anything? I just know my life has been revolutionized by freedom I found.
That's so great, man. If you're doing what you love with all your heart, then who cares who follows you, right?
See, you filmmakers all like, you're too caught up in your own vision that you're not really paying attention to what's on the other side of the camera. You're just trying to show what you're all about with that camera. I see you. But we benefit too. As soon as you put that on YouTube, I'm gonna be a big star. Tony Hawk ain't got nothing on Barefoot Skating. I've never seen him skate barefoot. I can do an ollie barefoot. Don't believe me? And I landed it by your standards. So, suck on that.
Alright, so just say the name of the trick and explain how you're gonna...
Can I preface it first?
Yeah, of course.
Yeah. I am a skateboarder by nature, but I'm a bareboarder by trade. I like to be someone who is not what I was created to be. I'm living above that. I'm living beyond that. And to do that, I incorporate another philosophy that we learned from Tony Hawk's Underground, and that is, why skate on pavement? It's just about pushing yourself. Just going past what you would normally do and just saying, screw it. I can be better than what I would normally be. So. One thing Hawk showed us is that the Nada spin is where it's at. It's a moneymaker. So what I'm about to show you is the Nada spin, barefoot.
What lessons can you take away from your first-hand experiences as a barefoot skater?
What have I learned as a skateboarder?
Yeah.
Well, I'll tell you, I haven't learned nothing. As a bareboarder, I'm trying to shake the stigma that skateboarders have to be troublemakers and people that disturb the peace. Like, yeah, it's fun to be bad, but you don't have to be bad to be a fruit booter. I mean,